Matt Gaetz was recently voted out of office in the Florida House of Representatives. Those who voted against him included a majority of Democrats, some of his fellow Republicans, and even an independent. Representative Joe Gruters, a Republican from Sarasota, was one of the main opponents of Matt Gaetz. He said he was concerned about the potential consequences of a vote to allow Gaetz to stay in office. Senator Tom Lee, Arthanodasasa, also voted against Gaetz. Lee has a long history of legislative accomplishments and is a moderate Republican who has consistently voted with the party's majority. Two other Republicans, Representatives Julio Gonzalez of Venice and Bob Rommel of Naples, voted with Lee against Gaetz. Both have long records of political conservatism. Other Republicans who voted with Lee against Gaetz include Representatives Ray Rodriguez, Byron Donalds, Alex Miller, Townsend, and Jackie Toledo. Representative Mike Miller of Winter Park was another Republican who was part of the effort to oust Gaetz. Miller has consistently been a moderate voice in the legislature. Democrats, including Representatives Lauren Osley of Tallahassee and Amy Mercado of Orlando, also voted against Gaetz. Mercado was a particularly vocal critic of Gaetz. Representative Carlos Guillermo Smith, a Democrat from Orlando, was also a vocal critic and voted with a majority to remove Gaetz from office. Representative Joe Geller, D'Avventura, was another Democrat who joined the effort to oust Gaetz. Geller has been a long-time advocate of ethics reform in the state legislature. Representatives Anna Escamani of Orlando, Fentress Driscoll of Tampa, and Cindy Polo of Miramar also voted to remove Gaetz from office due to ethical concerns. Representative Tracy Davis of Jacksonville was another Democrat who voted against Gaetz. She has a long record of advocacy for issues based in ethics. Representative Al Jacquet, De Lantana voted against Gaetz due to ethical concerns. Jacquet voted against Gaetz even though he had supported the legislator in the past. Representative Cynthia Brown, a Democrat from South Miami Beach, also voted against Gaetz due to her concerns about ethical lapses. Representative Geraldine Thompson of Orlando was another prominent Democrat who voted with a majority to remove Gaetz from office. Representatives Tina Polsky from Boca Raton, Chip LaMarca from Palm Beach County, and Javier Fernandez from Miami-Dade County also voted to oust Gaetz due to ethical concerns. Two Republicans, Representatives Randy Fine from Brevard County and Jackie Toledo from Tampa, voted with a majority, despite their personal relationships with Gaetz. An independent, Representative Ed Narayan of Tampa, also voted to remove Gaetz from office. Narayan has a long record of standing against corruption and improper behavior. Representative Chris Sprowls, Palm Harbor, was a vocal critic of Gaetz and was one of the legislative leaders who pushed to remove Gaetz from office. Representative Cord Bird, Jacksonville Beach, was another one of the main proponents of removing Gaetz from the legislature. Bird has long been critical of improper behavior in the legislature. Representative Blaise Ingoglaya, Spring Hill, was also one of the main conservative proponents of removing Gaetz from office. He had spoken out against Gaetz's behavior for some time. Representative Byron Donalds, Naples, voted for Gaetz's removal and was a vocal critic of Gaetz's behavior. He said he believed the legislators' actions were wrong and could have long-term consequences. Senator George Gaynor, R. Panama City, was another Republican who voted against Gaetz. He said he believed it was important to stand up against unethical behavior in the state legislature. Senator Ben Albritton, R. Wauchula, was another lawmaker who opposed Gaetz. He is a moderate member of the Republican Party who is likely to have been influenced by public opinion on the issue. Senator Tom Lee, Arthanotasasa, was one of the main proponents of removing Gaetz from office. He said that Gaetz had flouted the ethics of the legislature and should be removed from office. Representative Byron Donalds, R. Naples, voted with Lee to oust Gaetz. He said that the legislature had to set an example of good behavior and that Gaetz had not done so.